Well, hi guys, my name is Tom Littrell. I'm with ETC, and the product that we're entering this year is the Source 4 LED. We've been asked ever since we started coming out with LED fixtures when we would have an LED profile, and we've done it. It uses the X7 color system that we've been putting in our wash products forever. 7 different colors of LEDs, and the front end is exactly the same as every Source 4 that you own. So you can buy just the light engine or a complete fixture. Any of the lens barrels that you already own in your theater can be placed in the front of this guy, whether it's a 5-degree or a 90-degree at all points in between, and the zooms, the 25-50 zoom and the 15-30 zooms. And all those will fit right in the front of this and work just fine. I think that's one of the most appealing things to me when I show it to people is the fact that it looks like a Source 4. The optics are really good. The gobo projection is really good. One of the things we've done differently with this color mix is that we've replaced one of the deeper color oranges with a white LED. So it makes it even better for theater because I can very easily, for instance, start with red and add white to it. So I'm very quickly and simply, I've created a really nice light pink that looks good on skin tones. It has a great spectrum. So it's extremely usable. I like to think that one of the things that differentiates us as a company is that we do think about theater designers first and theatrical lighting design. And so that kind of explains what we do about a lot of things and the way we manufacture products. Another great thing is that we've actually made the user interface usable in the sense that it's a proper screen with proper words. It's not a menu system, it's not punching a lot of little buttons and counting the number of counts. Because it is so extensive, I've got a very easy way just to pick setups, give it a combination of settings that makes sense as a stage light, as a general purpose light, as an architectural light. High impact is more for events and bright flashy things. And studio makes it a studio light. Studio allows you to adjust the color temperature with a color channel. It allows you to actually set an intensity from the back of the fixture without having to have a control console. So for instance, someone on location can walk up to the back of the fixture, turn it on, set it in a color temperature with that, and you don't need an expensive console sitting there. So for 3 or 4 lights on a location shoot, it works just fine. As you get deeper into the user interface, you can, for instance, set redshift. So the color will warm as it dims, the same way tungsten light does, or it will stay the same color temperature and then fade. You can set their different output settings. As you know, any LED fixture, as they heat up, the LEDs will dim. I can set a regulated output that caps off my maximum output just a little bit, but it means that as the fixture warms up, it will stay the same intensity and the same color. So for a stage designer who expects to turn the fixture on and 20 minutes later have the same color and intensity, that's doable because we've accounted for that with the regulated output. Different dimming curves, one that's very quick and fast for events. I can set another dimming curve that matches what tungsten does, so it has a nice smooth in and out fade.
Can we see a gobo to it?
Sure.
Which lens is it at the moment? Is it an EDLT?
That's the 26 enhanced definition lens. Although it works, it's the same difference with the regular 26 over the EDLT. This one's a little crisper, a little better. We recommend it with the LED fixtures because they're a little more efficient, and LED lumens are expensive lumens, so you might as well get a few more of them out of the front of the fixture. Another great thing about an LED fixture is that the gobo manufacturers, Apollo and Roscoe and Goboland, are working on plastic printing technology that lets you get full color gobos on a plastic substrate, so you can essentially do really complex multicolored gobos a lot less expensively than glass. Now, if I'm doing a 2-year Broadway tour, I might go with glass. On the other hand, if I'm doing a 1-week corporate event, plastic is going to work just as well with significantly less cost. And And you can actually make these on an inkjet printer. The main difference that separates the ones you make at home from what the professionals do is the fact that black is really blacker.